On the 2nd of August, Scots Church Sydney will be back in the building. It's an exciting time for, I'm sure, all of us, but church back in the building will look different to what it did before. This video will help us prepare for what to expect on the 2nd of August and what church will be like. But before we think about that, the journey starts back at home. It's Sunday morning, 9 a.m. You're excited, ready, and pumped to go back to church in person. But before you go, ask yourself this question. Am I feeling unwell today? If you're not feeling well or you're just unsure, please stay home. Don't come into church. There's a live stream online that you can watch. We love you and we can't wait to see you back in the building, but we want church to be a safe place for all who come. If you are feeling well, then we'll see you at church. When you get to Scots Church Sydney on a Sunday morning, you'll be greeted by a wonderful greet team. Jesus welcomes us with open arms, and so do we, except this time, just not with physical contact. Please remember to sanitize your hands before you come inside. And if you normally get a coffee or a hot drink before, to avoid us going in and out of the building past each other, get that drink before you come inside. When you get inside the building, you'll be given a name tag just as usual, except this time, they're printed by a computer so they won't be touched by human hands. If you're a newcomer, we need to record down your name and your contact details before you can enter the building. And this is the moment you've been waiting for. We're back in our auditorium, freshly air-conditioned, I might add, and during the week, our cleaners have sterilized the entire building. Once you get inside, your usher will show you to your seat. The chairs that are marked with masking tape are to be sat upon. When our greet team seats you, please stay in that seat. Households can stay together, but make sure not to move them around so we maintain physical contact points and maintain social distancing. Instead of walking around like we normally do to greet our neighbors, instead swivel around, don't move your chair, and we can still remain socially close even though we remain physically distant. During church, there won't be any bulletins or pens or anything handed out. And another thing that will be different about church is that after service finishes, we won't be lingering around or having morning tea, but just because we can't stay in the building doesn't mean our fellowship has to end. So after church, why not consider meeting up in small groups in the park, in a cafe, a restaurant or pub, anywhere really, to continue our fellowship. Just because church is physically distant doesn't mean that we need to be socially or spiritually far apart. Look, in the next few weeks, we don't really know what church will look like. It might change week to week. It might be more socially awkward. It might be weirder, slower, faster. Whatever it is, keep bearing with us. Let's keep being patient. And we just really can't wait to see you back in the building at Scots Church Sydney on the 2nd of August. We'll see you there.